If you're running an online service-based business, there is a high likelihood that you will be replaced by AI in the next 5 to 10 years if you don't act right now. This fact literally haunted me until I discovered the way to make myself secure about it. And after testing all the possible ways to acquire clients and to scale your agency, scale your online business, I discovered the way to make it happen and to be secure for the future. I created a scaling funnel which allows me to collect money right away and as a byproduct, build me the most valuable asset to be secure in the future, and that's the audience. 1.5 years ago, I decided to quit my 9-to-5 job and pursue my dream of being an entrepreneur. As a lot of people out there, I decided to go for the agency model. And the biggest issue that I had right at the beginning was getting clients to pay me, getting clients to pull out the card, pay me the money. It can be on the call, it can be later on afterwards with the follow-ups. It was just a nightmare. Why? Because there was a lack of trust, authority, and value. Clients won't buy from you if those 3 elements are not checked in their minds. Now, I tried cold outreach at the beginning. I did it for quite extensive time, actually. But the problem that I had was it was not scalable. You had not good clients. If you can close somebody, they're going to be a nightmare client. You're reaching towards people, begging them to give you the money. And they usually leave you right away because they just don't see the value. They're not searching for you. You are searching for them. And that was the wrong mindset, the wrong framework that I wanted to be in as a business owner. Really soon afterwards, I realized that cold outreach is not for me and I need to switch to something better, something more scalable. And I decided to run paid ads for myself. Now, I decided to go with lead generation ads because I was offering lead generation services to other businesses, so it made some sense for me. I created an automated funnel to give me the leads whenever I wanted to. I was getting from 5 to 10 leads every single day. It was crazy. My calendar, my sales calendar was crazy. I was whole day on sales calls, but the issue that I also had there was they were not really qualified 100%, right? I could only close 20% of them because something was still missing. And if I shut down my ads, I wouldn't have any other source of income. So I was completely dependent on the paid ads. One other thing was sales calls were so long. I couldn't close a sale. I would say like the minimum was 45 minutes to close somebody because there was still a lack of trust. I was providing them with value, sure. They know they needed the service because they sign in for an ad, but they didn't trust me. And why would they, right? They just like sign into my ad and I call them, and in 2 calls, I'm trying to close them to get the money in from them. It's really still hard to get it. There was some touch still missing there. So what I did at that point, I decided to do more branding from my side. I decided to do a personal brand. Now that's crazily good, right? If you have clients who are, and just audience who is following you, they will really easily give you the money and they will be the best clients. They will be the perfect ones. But it does take some time to get to that point, right? You need to produce a lot of content. You need to warm them up a lot before they decide to buy from you. Maybe there you have like so many admirers, so many potential clients, but still not at the point to buy from you. I needed the money now. It was too slow for me. I needed the effect of lead generation ads, but enhanced. I wanted to close more than just 20%. And the solution that I came upon was lead gem funnel. Now, this is my creation and it's a hybrid type of funnel, the client acquisition funnel, and altogether scaling funnel, which I created based on all of the experience that I had throughout the years with trying to find the best possible way to close clients and to retain them, to scale the agency, to scale the online business. Now, this hybrid scaling funnel is not only for agencies, it's actually applicable to all the online businesses out there. It's a mix of direct response ads, being lead generation ads, and personal branding or just branding in general. And the results that you get is instant cash flow as immediate result, plus the byproduct being the audience. This long-term asset is going to prevent you from being replaced by AI in the future because people buy from people. They will rather buy from you if they're following for 5 years than from some random agency that popped in right now that they're saying they're using some AI automation, right? So this is a long-term game right here. So what are we even trying to accomplish when I say a long-term game? We want to make a loyal base of followers. We want to create an online empire. So we're building the foundations of online wealth right now. There is a link in bio with the free training that I did, which explains this whole funnel in depth. So if you want to check it out, it's going to be the first one down there. But for now, I'm just going to skim through it really quickly to make this video as short as I can and as much valuable as it can be. All right, let's go to the screen. What you're looking right here is the lead gen funnel. It's not really complicated. As you can see, there are 5 steps and 5 emails. That's all that you need. So let's go and dive into that. We're going to first go through this, and then I'm going to explain you the long circuit right here. We start with direct response ads. As you can see, we can go video, we can go image, whatever works the best. We always test it out and see which one is going to work. After somebody clicks on our ad, we are going to redirect them to book a call with us. That's usually through Calendly. And after that, after they pick a time, they're going to be redirected to the thank you page. Now, this was the biggest shift that I created to make people buy from me more on the sales call, to increase that closing rates without doing the long-term nurture right here. The thank you page, actually, the only thing that it does is creates trust, authority, and value through testimonials, through showing the results, explaining the system, showing your face, making yourself not just the faceless person over the phone, but somebody who's actually behind the camera, behind the phone. So for me, it increased the closing rate for 15%. It's almost 50% from the previous thing. So the thank you page, as you can see, there are 5 emails shooting towards that thank you page before the sales call. So between them booking a time, and sales call, we are going to shoot them with 5 emails. Those are just the reminders to go here and watch the thank you page, because people are not going to look at it right away. When you come to the sales call, the trust is created, the authority is created, and the value is hopefully created if you did the thank you page fine enough. You can close them right there on the first call. It's really easy to do that, because if the thank you page is done in the right way, that's going to be a piece of cake. If in any case the lead doesn't go through the funnel right here, they're going to be redirected right here. They're going to be shifted to the long circuit. It's a long-term nurture right here. This is where you're going to create your loyal base of followers. I'm going to shoot them with emails, SMS campaigns, Instagram stories, reels. It just depends where your audience is hanging around. For example, for me, my clients are construction companies, right? So they are not hanging around on social media. They're working all day. They're on roofs. They're on construction sites. So they don't have time to look at Instagram stories, follow me, follow the reels. They only have time for emails, because they're always checking the emails. Right? So you just have to adjust your long-term nurture towards your niche, towards your clients, your potential clients, and then you will be able to get them in the long run. So the goal with this is basically to get them back to book a call, right? So if they book a call after they quit somewhere from this funnel, you are going to close them 80% of time. If you went, for example, to the thank you page and somebody viewed the page, but he didn't show up on a sales call, he's going to be shifted right here. He's going to be bombarded with your content, with your nurture. And if he ever decides to click on that call again, he already knows what you do. He just wants to get ahead, and he just wants to start working with you. So whoever comes from this, whoever comes from the long circuit, long-term nurture, he's going to be yours 80% of the time. Again, like the last step is, of course, you close them, and that's pretty much it. If you're lucky enough to see this video right here and not 5 years in the future, you are one of the few people who will have the advantage to not be crushed by AI and to actually utilize these 5 years that we still have to actually make yourself secure for the next era that we are going into.